Marie, isn't the soup boiling yet? Not yet, madam. Well, it ought to be. You haven't tended the fire properly. But madam, you yourself made the fire up. Don't answer me black like that, it's rude. Yes, madam. Then don't let me have to rebuke you again. No, madam. Did he tell you where he was going? Yes, madam. Then why haven't you told me? Mom said only this morning. I was not to chatter, so I thought. Ah, it's hopeless. Yes, madam. Don't keep saying yes, madam, like a parrot. No, madam. Well, where did he say? To my mother's, madam. To yours mother's indeed, then why pray? I told him she was feeling poorly. You told him she was feeling poorly, did you? And so my brother is to be kept out of his bed and go without his supper, because you told him she was feeling poorly. There's gratitude for you. Madam, the soup is boiling. Then pour it out, fool. And don't chatter now. No, not like that, here, let me do it. And do you put the salt cellars on the table, the silver ones? The silver ones, madam? Yes, the silver ones. Are you deaf as well? They are sold, ma'am. Sold? Sold, are you mad? Who sold them? Why were they sold? The bishop told me this afternoon, while you were out to take them to Monsieur Gervais, who has often admired them, and sell them as much as I could. But you had no right to do so without asking me. But, madam, bishop told me. The bishop is But what can he have want her with the money? Pardon, madam, but I think it was for Gringoire. Gringoire indeed, the old witch who lives at the top of the hill, and who says she is bedridden because she is too lazy to do any work. And what does Gringoire want with the money, pray? Madam, it was for rent. The bailiff would not wait any longer and threatened to turn her out today if it were not paid, so she sent little Jean to Monsignor to ask for help, and it's hopeless, hopeless. We shall have nothing left. His estate is sold, his savings have gone. His furniture, everything. Were it not for my beautiful salt cellars. Ah! It's too much, too much. Madam, I'm sorry, if I had known. Sorry, and why, pray? If the bishop chooses to sell his salt cellars, he may do so. I suppose go and wash your hands, they are disgracefully dirty. Yes, madam.
Thank you, dear. Why, what's the matter? Don't you have been crying? Marie been troublesome?
No, wasn't Marie, but.
Well, you shall tell me presently. Marie, my child, run home now. Your mother is better. I have prayed with her, and the doctor has been. Run home. Here, Marie, take my comforter. It will keep you warm. It's cold tonight. And Marie, let yourself in quietly in case your mother is asleep.
What nonsense, brother, she is young. She won't hurt.
You have not been out. You don't know how cold it has become. Here, Marie, let me put it on for you. There, run along, little one.
Brother, I have no patience with you. There, sit down and take your soup. It has been waiting ever so long. If it's spoiled, it serves you right.
It smells delicious.
I know Marie's mother is not so ill that you need have stayed out on such a night as this. I believe those people pretend to be ill just to have the bishop call on them. They have no thought of bishop.
It's kind of them to want to see me.
Well, for my part, charity begins at home.
And so you make me this delicious soup. You are very good to me, sister.
Good to you? Yes. I should think so. I should like to know where you would be without me to look after you. The dupe of every idle scamp or lying old woman in the Paris.
If people lie to me, they're poorer, not I.
But it is ridiculous. You will soon have nothing left. You give away everything, everything.
My dear, there is so much suffering in the world, and I can do so little.
Suffering, yes, but you never think of the suffering you cause to those who love you best, the suffering you cause to me.
You sister dear. Have I hurt you? Ah, I remember you have been crying. Was it my fault? I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry.
Sorry, yes. Sorry won't mend it. Humph. Oh, do go on eating your soup before it gets cold.
Very well, dear. But tell me.
You are like a child. I can't trust you out of my sight. No sooner is my back turned than you get that little minx Marie to sell the silver salt cellars.
Ah, yes, the salt cellars. It is a pity you were proud of them.
Proud of them? Why, they have been in our family for years.
Yes, it's a pity. They were beautiful. But still, dear, one can eat salt out of China just as well.
Yes, or meal off the floor, I suppose. Oh, it's coming to that. And as for that old wretch Mere Gringoy, I wonder she had the audacity to send here again. The last time I saw her, I gave her such a talking to that it ought to have had some effect.
I offered to take her for a day or two, but she seemed to think it might distress you.
Distress me?
And the bailiff, who was a very just man, would not wait longer for the rent, so you see, had to pay it.
You had to pay it?
Yes, and you see I had no money, so I had to dispose of the salt cellars. It was fortunate I had them, wasn't it? But, I'm sorry I had grieved you.
Oh, go on. Go on. You are incorrigible. You'll sell your candlesticks next.
No, sister, not my candlesticks.
Oh. Why not? They would pay somebody's rent, I suppose.
Ah, you're good, sister, to think of that. But, I don't want to sell them. You see, dear, my mother gave them to me on her deathbed just after you were born, and she asked me to keep them in remembrance of her. So I would like to keep them, but perhaps it is a sin to set such store by them.
Brother, you will break my heart. There. Don't say anything more. Kiss me and give me your blessing. I'm going to bed. Don't sit up too long and tire your eyes.
No, dear. Good night. If you call out, you're a dead man. But my friend, as you see, I am breathing. Why should I call out? Can I help you in any way? I want food. I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything for 3 days. Give me food quickly, curse you. But certainly, my son, you have food. I will ask my sister for the keys of cupboard. Sit down. None of that, my friend. You would ask your sister for the keys, would you? A likely story. You would rouse the house too. Ha, good joke truly. Come, where's the food? I want no keys. I have a wolf inside me tearing at my entrails, tearing me. Quick, tell me where the food is? I wish person would not lock the cupboard. Come, my friend, you have nothing to fear. My sister and I are alone here. How do I know that? Why, I have just told you. Humph. I'll risk it, but mind play me false, and as sure as there are devils in hell, I'll drive my knife through your heart. I have nothing to lose. You have your soul to lose, my son. It is of more value than my here. Person. He is poor traveler who is hungry. If you are not undressed, will you come and open the cupboard, and I will give him supper. But person. The traveler is hungry. Give me the keys, person. And dear, you may go to bed. Stop! Neither of you leave this room till I do. Person, will you favor this gentleman with your company at supper? He evidently desires it. Put them on the table, and stand below. It's so that I can see you. My knife is sharp. And as for forks, foe, steel. We don't use forks in prison. What was that? Why the devil do you leave the window unshuttered and the door unbarred? So that anyone can come in. That's why they are left open. Well, they are shut now. For the first time in 30 years. You are not afraid of thieves. I'm sorry for them. Sorry for them. Ha! 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 That's a good one. Sorry for them. Ha! 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 What the devil are you? I'm a bishop. Ha! 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 A bishop. Holy Virgin, a bishop. Well, I'm damned. I hope you may escape that. My son, person, you may leave. This gentleman will excuse you. Please, my friend, then I can talk more freely than. What's that? Leave us. Yes, yes, leave us. Good night. I want to talk to the bishop. Ha ha ha, the bishop. Good night, person. The bishop. Well, do you know what I am? I think one has suffered much. Suffered? Suffered? My God, yes. But that's a long time ago. Ha! Ha! That was when I was a man. Now I'm not a man. Now I'm a number 15,729, and I've lived in hell for 10 years. Tell me about it, about hell. Why? Do you want to tell the police to set them on my track? No, I will not tell the police. I believe you, but damn me if I know why. Tell me about the time before I went to hell. It's a long ago, I forgot. But I had a little cottage. There were vines growing on it. They looked pretty with the evening sun on them, and there was a woman. She must have been my wife, yes. Yes, I remember. She was ill, we had no food. I could get no work, it was a bad year, and my wife, my Jeanette, was ill, dying. So I stole to buy her food. They caught me. I pleaded to them. I told them why I stole, but they laughed at me, and I was sentenced. The jailer told me Jeanette was died. Damn them, damn them. God curse them all. Now tell me about the prison ship, about hell. Tell you about it? Look here. I was a man once. I'm a beast now, and they made me what I am. They chained me up like a hound. I fed on filth. I was covered with vermin. I slept on boards and I complained. Then they lashed me again. For 10 years. Oh, God. They took away my name. They gave me a devil in its place. But one day they were careless. One day they forgot me to chain up their wild beast, and he escaped. He was free. That was 6 weeks ago. I was free to starve. To starve. My son, you have suffered much. But there's hope for all. Hope. Hope. Ha! 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 You have walked far, you are tired. Lie down and sleep on the couch there, and I will get you some coverings. And if anyone comes, no one will come, but if they do, are you not my friend? Your friend? They will not molest the bishop's friend. The bishop's friend. I will get the coverings. We have something for you. Yes, my son. We found this scoundrel slinking along the road suspiciously. We arrested him on suspicion. I know Monsignor Bishop's Candlesticks. So we brought him on suspicion. But I don't understand. This gentleman is my very good friend. Your friend. Monsignor. Holy Virgin. Well, yes, my friend. He did me the honor to sup with me tonight. And I have given him the candlesticks. You given him your candlesticks. Holy Virgin. And now, you may let your prisoner go. Surely. Loose the prisoner. Right about turn. Quick march. And my son, always remember, our poor body is temple of living God. If I were a man again, not a wild beast, I'll remember your words.